So what's going to happen when you want to start the ABC Fit in your school? What you need to do is really get all your teachers on board. Ideally that would be great, but even if you just start with your own class yourself, that's a great starting point. So what you would do is you'd bring your class into the gym and we set up stations. And so with the aerobic test, what we do is we set up a 4-station circuit and we set that up in 3 lines and on a badminton court. So you can get up to 12 students at once looking at going through the test, and then you observe them. With the balance component, what we're looking at there is something called a lateral bound. And it's a dynamic balance or a dynamic stability test, and you're observing to see whether they are able to hold their position after they've done a lateral bound. And then finally, the C in the core, what you're looking at there is very simply a low elbow bridge or a low plank. And can the students hold that for 1 minute? You can certainly look at doing this as part of your regular PE program. It could be a special time or period that you come in to work with the kids. Ideally, it's set up that you would have 3 badminton courts in your elementary gym, and what you would do is have all the kids at each of the courts broken down into 3 even groups. This works really well. It's designed to have 3 adults, 1 at each court, looking at a group of kids. So if you've got 27 students in your class, you divide it into 9. You take 1, you have another adult or another teacher, or it could be a parent. They look at the other 9 students, and the same thing with the 3rd group. And then all you do is you go through each of the components. You go through the A, you go through the B, and you go through the C. What you need to do, though, is to pre-teach. So you need to teach the kids what they're going to do in the circuit, what they're going to do with the lateral bound, and what they're going to do with the plank. So you'd want to pre-teach the form and the technique with that, so when you actually come into the gym, they know what to do. You just assign them to their stations, and away you go with the time. The ABC Fit has a handout, and it's all designed. It goes through step by step, and it will explain all the protocols. It'll give you the rationale, the introduction, the how, the why, and the what, really. So everything is set up in the ABC Fit handout, which you will have access to.